The United States wanted to effectively destroy Nicaragua's new government after the 1979 Sandinista Revolution, since they were using their resources for literacy programs, healthcare, and land reform, and the U.S. saw that kind of progress as a threat to U.S. business interests that had already been operating there using Nicaraguan land. To fight the Sandinistas, the CIA helped organize the Contras, who were mostly made up of previous Nicaraguan dictator Somoza's brutal National Guard, who we funded and trained to systematically torture, murder, and mutilate thousands of Nicaraguan civilians in order to either slow or destroy Nicaragua's social programs. After U.S. Congress refused to authorize continuing to fund the Contras in 1984, fearing another protracted Vietnam-type situation, and because supporting death squads was becoming politically unpopular, to say the least, the Reagan administration began to secretly sell weapons to Iran, a supposed enemy of ours, and then use those profits to continue to fund the Contras. The operation was carried out by former head of the CIA and vice president at the time, George Bush Sr., with National Security Council staffer Oliver North running the day-to-day operations from the White House. In November of 1986, a CIA supply plane was shot down by the Sandinistas, and documents found on the men killed in the crash, as well as a confession from the sole survivor, revealed that the U.S. were funding the Contras through the illegal sale of weapons to Iran. Despite an unprecedented destruction of evidence, there were some convictions for those involved, but they were either overturned, vacated, or the convicted were pardoned right before Bush left office as president in 1993. For the CIA, orchestrating coups and funding death squads without congressional approval was nothing new. This particular scandal was only considered illegal because Congress had banned it and they were caught. In the end, the Contra War lasted a little over a decade and resulted in the deaths of tens of thousands of Nicaraguans and the destruction of their economy, creating the poverty and violence that drove people to flee the country, with many trying to emigrate to the U.S.